Hello friends and welcome back. This is episode 51 of our Let's Play series on Terraria 1.2 and we are back at home again. I know this has become my rote entrance now, or my intro every single time, but it just happens to be that, the thing that ties together each episode seems to be that we end and begin most episodes back at our big, housing complex or whatever we're going to call it. So today you might be wondering, what on earth's going on here? What's up with the armor? What's up with the wings? Like, why is everything all different? Well, I have a little bit of a plan in mind. First of all, you want to check the top right corner, and you'll notice I have a few more golden hearts than I may have had last time. That's because when I went back to go to the jungle again to go rescue the gold that I lost from dying, I just happened upon a bunch of those heart container plants, or whatever we're calling them. And the other answer is I also happened upon a bunch of presents, which I thought basically all you were going to get out of them was candy canes. Nope, apparently they also will drop these snow globes, and I happened to get 2 of them here. And this wasn't from farming them. I just got really strangely lucky out of nowhere. I also got another turtle shell. So, yeah, the answer now is we've got snow globes. Snow globes summon the Frost event to start, the Frost Army or whatever we're calling them. So we're going to be fighting some snowmen in today's episode. And I figured, what better time for that is a particularly wintry moment right now outside of my house. It's actually been a storm for the last couple days, and it is freezing cold, and there's like a good 1.5 foot of snow outside, and I think we're going to go get into the spirit of, the holidays and snowiness and winterness. So that's why we're wearing the ice armor, and we have ice wings. We're just trying to look the part here, but I do have my tortoise armor on underneath that, and I have to say, from doing that little adventure back into the jungle, I kind of like the other armor a little bit better, although this one, I guess, is a little bit more defensive, and it also does damage to enemies that hit me, so that's good. But all in all, I feel like the other one was more fun. I enjoyed having that little turret above my head is kind of what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do to handle this event, you don't have to be in any particular biome, meaning I don't need to bother going to like the winter areas or anything like that. I'm just going to do what I did last time, and I'm going to build a wall here. And I don't know how dangerous or aggressive these snowmen might be. I've heard that they're actually a little bit less annoying than the pirates, which is good news, because I did not like the pirates very much at all. And this should be tall enough. I'm pretty sure not much is going to get over that. Then we should just be able to fight them from here. I guess we don't really want them to fall down this hole, otherwise that's going to be annoying too. Maybe they'll be shooting up at me or something. And then we're just going to go ahead and pop the snow globe here. And the Frost Legion is now approaching from the west. Right, that's, okay, well, I guess it really doesn't matter which side we're on. One way or the other, we'll still be fighting the same stuff. Oh, for some reason I thought that pixie was, like, hanging out with me or something. Yeah, the usual stuff. So let's just wait for the snowmen to appear, and if all goes well, we should hopefully navigate that encounter successfully. I've heard something about, like, maybe 80 snowmen we have to fight during the course of this. I guess they're going to approach for a while before they actually show up, so I probably could have done something else in the meantime. But I'm also kind of wary about going to my house, because apparently they can throw bombs or something, and that could be a problem. I guess, let me think, what other things were that people were suggesting? All kinds of suggestions about that I should be building guns for boss encounters. I know the next boss in my progression is Skeletron, and then I have to fight Plantera. I almost just said straight up Pantera. I have to fight Pantera, guys. Dimebag Daryl's real pissed at me. Oh, I don't have very many healing potions on me right now. I guess I should probably... Oh, they're still approaching. I should probably fight the Destroyer a few more times and just stock up on all sorts of things. There's like... Oh, they're here. Alright, so this dude's got a gun of some kind. I guess that could be a little dangerous. And I don't know if they drop stuff. I'm going to assume they probably do. And, oh, they drop snow blocks at the very least. I know that much. Oh, he's going to actually put more snow onto my wall. That's kind of funny. So we're going to hope for some kind of special stuff, because this event only happens for about 2 weeks. So if I have to farm this for any special items, then, well, it's not going to take too long, but, I'd rather not have to do that too many times. I guess we'll go kill all those pixies, because they're probably stopping me from having the ability to fight stuff right now. Let's just get them all together in a pile. Yeah, big old pixie pile, and then they're just going to keep approaching from this side. Okay, cool. So we'll get them all one spot. What is that dude doing? He's like, is he stabbing? I guess he's a stabbing snowman. That's kind of morbid. I suppose there was a movie about that, wasn't that? And they're also trapping themselves, which is lovely. I can't really do much about that. They're just going to dig themselves into this cave here and then just keep on putting snow in front of them. I guess they're not the smartest invaders I've ever run into. And at this rate, I'm thinking this is probably going to be over pretty quickly. I would also think that, you know, if we're out in the sun, snowmen probably wouldn't stand quite as much of a chance. Oh, I hope they drop, like, the Tommy gun or, like, the hat or something. Oh, random laser just shot out of nowhere. I guess that's what they're shooting. I figured it would be, like, an actual gun, but I guess lasers work just as well in the world of Terraria. And that is another thing that I'm going to be looking into. I guess there's a thing called a heat ray that I think I can get eventually, and there's some kind of, like, improved laser cannon or laser gun, and I'm interested in that as well. So all good stuff. And all weapons that I'm going to be looking out for. I know people have definitely made a thing about that I don't have enough, like, melee attack, or rather, long-distance attack. Not melee, that's the complete opposite of what I'm trying to say. Let's go down here and get rid of all these dudes. Alright, no big deal. No drops either, and they've left a lot of annoying snow blocks in the way, so it's going to be annoying for me to walk around down there. What's over in the corner here? Oh, it's just dirt. I thought somebody left a little drop. Alright, you're going to land on my head. What's going on in that cave over... Oh, I guess there's snowmen. Perhaps when the one is firing his gun, that's causing the light to happen. Kind of makes sense, right? I'm actually kind of looking forward to doing the Skeletron fight, because the way that that last fight was with the twins, everyone was kind of adamant that I wasn't going to be able to beat it, and then I kind of did, but it was super clutch. I didn't beat it heartily or wholly or anything like that. It wasn't a decisive victory. But I feel like I'm going to do better with Skeletron, and I didn't even use half the strategies people were giving me. Like, I should have built a bridge, should have had all kinds of stuff ready for it. I mean, I could have built campfires. Actually, that was, like, a legit really good idea that I just didn't do. But I feel like Skeletron's going to go a little bit simpler, or a little bit easier, and then it would be hilarious if we actually find ourselves back in the position where, like, summoning Destroyer is actually going to make things easier for me. I see that that could be actually possible. And, by the way, I'd forget what the point of killing all these is. Like, I think I have to, like, fight Santa at the end? Like, he's a boss fight or something? Or does he just come live with me? I know there's, like, an NPC Santa and perhaps a boss Santa as well, but I forget when or why or how that all happens. And it looks like anything will drop presents. It doesn't have to be just the snowmen. As you probably have seen from the last episode, when I was running through the jungle, I was getting quite a few of those presents, and it's really a huge shame that you can't seem to craft, like, a Christmas tree with presents under it, or use the presents as cosmetic, decorative items. That would be, like, kind of I think, the obvious thing to do with this, unless I'm just completely wrong about that, and you actually can. But I didn't see it in the wiki, and maybe I just didn't look in the right place or something. I have been doing a little bit more research now than I have in the past, because I feel like I'm at the point now where there's a lot of opinions, and a lot of them seem to be conflicting, and I kind of know how I want to take things, and I also, well, I have a good idea that what suggestions are going to be more beneficial than others, because, you know, I have put in well over 100 hours in Terraria by now, even though it doesn't always show in my gameplay. I completely grant you that. But I sort of know how to take the criticisms and the suggestions that I think will better aid the progression of the series, so I've been trying to tailor that a little bit and supplement that with knowledge to hopefully lead to a more rounded and more interesting game for you guys to watch, because I am aware that that is, you know, the point. You guys are here to watch me play this game, hopefully learn a thing or two, and you don't necessarily want to see repeats too often. I had somebody write me a very long and awesome email, and I'm really thankful for them doing that. Someone who doesn't generally comment very often, that left me a bunch of really great feedback about how that person sees the series and how things fit in with, like, how Let's Plays work for that person. I think that was a really nice thing for them to do, and it did give me a bit of insight that I wasn't really necessarily considering. And I guess sort of subconsciously I was doing a little bit of this anyway, where I just tried not to repeat too much of the same stuff. Granted, going to the jungle and farming out the freaking green ore, chlorophyte, was, that's definitely gotten to the point where it's like, I probably don't need to show much more of that. You guys have seen me do quite a pile of mining down there. But I have tried to keep things flowing forward, at least to a small degree, and I think this is unique content that definitely should be shown off. I am planning in the future on sort of going into detail on certain little specific things that I haven't spent much time with in the past. Things like, you know, crafting potions, going ahead and making weird stuff out of other stuff, trying to sort of not exploit, but really get to the core of what all the stuff is that's available to do in this game. Once I have all of that power at my fingertips, so I don't really have to think about it anymore, and there's not really too much in the way of farming or mining or looking around or aimlessly wandering, any of that stuff should be taken care of ahead of time, and that will be somewhat freeing, I think. I'm wondering what happens when it gets to be night, if the snowmen just keep coming whether or not it's night. Well, like I said earlier, I think that should cause them to melt when it's daytime, and they should be stronger at night, but, you know, that's probably not the case. We're almost back to the house. Oh, the Frost Legion's been defeated. That was kind of easy, to be perfectly honest. And this guy, well, poses no threat to me. I thought they were going to make my house explode. Somebody said that, I thought. But I think the reality is they just throw snowballs, and really that isn't that big of a deal. I think I got a whole bunch of money from this encounter. I hear that the music has changed back, and I don't see any more snowmen, so I guess maybe that is the whole Frost Legion. They've been defeated. Any dudes down here want to tangle with me? I don't think so, right? Everybody seems to have despawned now. Yeah, they were down here throwing a fit, but no, they've left. Packed up and headed back to the North Pole or something. Alright, so that should leave us with what I'm hoping is an NPC that will eventually show up. Let's see how much money we made out of that. Oh, 5 gold. It wasn't even that great. So there's some candy cane, candy cane, candy cane, candy cane, candy cane, and no more snow globes. Okay, well, I have another one anyway, so we could, in theory, summon it all again. I don't know that there's really a reason to do that. Also, props on the people that told me during the twins fight that the reason that I got that really horrible heal was because I happened to have picked up a mushroom and didn't notice, and because it went on my hotbar, I actually used that as my healing item instead of what was in my inventory, which is what I actually meant to be my healing item. In case I haven't ever said this out loud, I know you guys have said it to me in the comments, but the way that this works is it actually sort of reads from top left to bottom right, sort of like you would actually read a book. And it searches each one of these slots to see what is the most, well, the first viable healing item that it finds, and then it uses that. So I think there was one thing missing from my hotbar, say that for example, and then a mushroom filled that in, and then when I hit H, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a healing item, let's use that, so then it pops, and then I got a heal of like 15 life, which was not what I was after at all. I kind of wanted that extra 0 there at the end. Didn't quite make it down. Anyway, I just wanted to clear that up in case it wasn't super obvious for people, and I should have plenty of space left in my building now that Santa might be looking for a place to live, if that is indeed what he's doing. I'm not 100% sure that he is. So that is going to leave us with a little bit of a predicament, because I'm not sure what else we want to do for the day. I was kind of imagining that that Frost Legion was going to take up most of our time, and it seems like that was... Oh, there he is! Santa Claus has arrived. Okay, so that really didn't take that long. Let's go see what he has on offer, if anything. Alright, what's your deal, Santa? Oh, you could buy a full set of Santa gear and various colorful lights. I guess that makes perfect sense. So we might as well buy all the cosmetic Santa gear because I don't think I'll be able to outside of this time. So I'll go get a platinum or so, and I think that should be more than enough to cover everything. And I do have a bunch of money in here. I've actually got 4 platinum coins. You know what? I don't even need a platinum. Let's just get, like... We'll take, like, that much out of here, and wait, how much was it? 15 or something each? So, yeah, we're good. That should be enough to get everything. And then we'll be able to dress up like Santa. And then I think I'm going to change my clothes again. So it's 15 for that one, 15 for that one, and 15 for that one. Okay, so 45. Good enough. Oh, that does not go to social. Okay, I figured if it was a vanity item that right-clicking on it would sub out for your social bar. It does not, apparently. Another thing that I don't kind of really like very much about the frost armor, I don't know that I said there was another thing other than this, but I'm deciding to say that this was the second thing I've said. Another thing I don't like about the frost armor is that it sort of sounds like glass breaking every time you get hit, unless that's the turtle armor, but I kind of doubt it, because frost kind of makes a lot more sense. Glass or ice breaking, because I know that was another sound. Every time I would fall through ice, it would make that same clinking sound. And I don't know, for some reason that sound kind of bugs me. I'd much rather just be able to shoot stuff with my armor. I think that's a lot more fun. So there you have it. There's our Santa suit. We've got that all squared away, and now we can party out and, I guess, buy some colorful lights as well, decorate our house and all of that. And apparently that is pretty much all there is to do in the winter event. I kind of was hoping there'd be more than that. I was sort of imagining that every biome would turn into a winter biome for a short time, but apparently that is not the case at all. Did I show you guys the other wings that I got also? I'm not sure if I did. I should probably do that just in case. I got the hard leaf wings here, or just, you know, the leaf wings. And those look like that. And they're actually not that bad looking. I think they would go very well with the jungle armor, which isn't a bad looking set in itself. And I think this is actually one of the better ones in terms of flight capabilities. Oh yeah, it looks real nice when you're falling down. I don't know if you guys can see very well, so I should probably light myself up like that. Yeah, kind of like a leaf-covered, beautiful eagle creature or something. I don't know. So, down we fall, and we spread our wings and fly. Anyway, I think we should probably move on and do something else for a few minutes here. Let's swap out some of our stuff again. Now we've got this all taken care of. Let's put back our leaf wings. I'm going to put my violent bat wings. I like the look of that one better. And I guess just for now, we'll put in the... Oh, man, I'm forgetting where I put everything. I'll put in the jungle armor as my social, and then we'll put the Santa stuff in another place. I don't know, I think this looks the best, but if the other one has the best defense, then I guess it can kind of handle not having the ball that shoots the stuff at, you know, outside at random enemies. I think it's a nice extra little perk. Oh, and the frost armor belongs where? I guess that's right here. Really glad they did that about having social slots. I think that really makes a huge difference in your abilities to, you know, have a good time and just sort of have fun and mess around, and might give a little bit longer legs to one of these older armor sets that you might not use very much. I guess we've got a whole stack of snow blocks now. I don't really need any of that stuff. And my orb is still following me around. Somebody asked, why did I bother building this teleporter to go to hell when I could have just fallen? And, you know, that's a fair point and everything, but I just basically built that to test out how teleporters work. And also because I still do come down here occasionally. There's still shadow chests and stuff that I haven't found. I haven't really looked all that hard. And if you want to farm for these Souls of Light, you can't really do much better than here. So it was more like a test of just like, let's figure out how these teleporters go. Here's a place that I know that I will end up being in a few times, so, you know, why not? We'll head down and see what's up. And I'm kind of hoping one of those red devils will show up, because I still want to make the flame wings, because they look just freaking awesome. And, you know, also my goal again was to just build all the wings eventually. And this would be another one of those things in the set that I need to farm. The red devils don't appear as often as I'd like, and like I've said, I think in other episodes, I've spent quite a while looking to get this drop to happen, and it just isn't happening. There's a few things that just seem like I have bad luck with, and I think the red devils and the harpies dropping that feather are those two things. Other than that, I've had surprisingly good luck with most of my stuff. I've been getting really good prefixes on my armors when I build those out, and if you've noticed all of this... Oh, hello. That's not what we're looking for, by the way. It's the giant red dude. You'll see. I'll point him out when he shows up. But it looks like all of the stone that I've laid for this bridge now is turned into hallowed stuff. There is one of those red devils that we're after, so I guess I'm going to have to let him out. Unless, actually, I could probably just kill him right through this, right here. But I think he can also kill me through this as well, right? His pitchfork should shoot right through this, but it looks like he doesn't really want to fight me very much. He's kind of a little bit apathetic about the whole situation. That'd be hilarious if this was the time that he drops the feather and then it lands in the lava or something, and then it just doesn't work, you know, it just burns up. I kind of want to just go see if I could maybe drop a couple bits of rock right here. He's just going to come in the door, right? Just in case. Alright, he's going to sit in the lava. You know, he's a red devil, he shouldn't be too worried about that. I would think they would have, like, flame resistance or something, and it seems like they do. Come on, back up, buddy. I can't really fight you when you're just hanging out down exactly where I want to keep you from going in. Oh, no, just two wings dropped there, which are not actually a thing that I can pick up. There's another red devil, wow. These guys aren't actually the most common enemies in the first place, but when they do show up, it seems like they show up in small streams at each time. And maybe it's just completely random chance that that's happened. Most likely it very much is, but it's the way it feels anyway. It's kind of funny when that happens. A bunch of things in a row. You have, like, this like a slow period where you have a dearth of any and all things that you're trying to get, and then all of a sudden you get 5 of them in a row or more. Yeah, this is a really bad way to fight this guy, by the way, because those tridents that he's throwing at me are very, very strong and take like 100 life off each time I get hit by them. But they should also be hitting him back, so I guess that's good. And I think I've gotten a bunch more presents, so I should probably open those and see if any of those have a snow globe in them. And then I also need to check the wiki again and see if those presents can drop anything else other than snow globes, or if the snowmen that I was fighting have a chance of dropping anything that's really useful or unique or cool. Let's open those presents since we're here. Yeah, looks like more. Oh, there's a snow globe. No idea what the rarity is on those, but it seems like they're not the most common thing. I think I had to open about 30 presents before I got the first one. But then once I opened that and got that one, then it seemed like I got them more often. So again, it's the same pattern I was just describing a moment ago, where it's just random chance gone wild. Maybe we should hang out over here. I want to be somewhere where there's some ground that is not, you know, a place where stuff is going to get under and then I have to, like, open it up each time. And also a place where there's not going to be dudes spawning in lava and then instantly losing whatever it is that I'm trying to get out of him. Should put some torches up here, that way we can see a little bit better. Trying to do this to make sure you guys can see all right. Somebody mentioned about the difference in height that you can get from the Batwing versus the Frostwing, or I think the B-Wing might be the same tier, and possibly the Harpy Wing and the Leaf Wing. I can't remember which is which, but it's very interesting to me. Like, it's a very small amount of difference between the two. Honestly, it's like almost irrelevant, because we've got this extra little bit on our accessory that's going to help us with that stuff. Maybe I should fight the Wall of Flesh since I'm down here, since it probably shouldn't be that impossible, especially with all the extra stuff that I have going on now. And now that I've got a voodoo doll, I could just do that. You know, give us something to do, right? And there is a chance that there's still some drops I think I haven't gotten from him just yet. Seems like a fun thing. Let's do that, actually. Grab this guy, put it up here, and what was it again? Is it... Oh, no, not the mushrooms. Holy crap, what is wrong with me? That's... Whew, that was scary business. I don't know that that actually would have destroyed the thing, but if it did, that would have been really sad. Well, I guess I could have just bought another one, but still, I had that nice thing going with it. So, what am I going to do to destroy this guy again? I guess I'm going to use the Furious Golden Shower for a while. That seemed to work well before, and look at all that damage, man. Now that I've fought these hard mode bosses, this is going to be probably a piece of cake, I have a feeling. Plus, it's just dropping magic stuff everywhere. Although I guess I'm not really going to have access to much of it, am I? Oh, there it is. I haven't even gotten to the bridge yet, and I feel like the thing's already more than half dead, isn't it? Yeah. And it's going to hit itself every time it shoots me, so... Oh, yeah. This thing doesn't stand a freaking chance. It's already dead. That was just pathetic. Wall of Flesh, what are you doing, man? You gotta beef up. You're gonna stay in this competitive market. What is that weird little worm? It must be a hard mode worm. Alright, what's going on over here? Let's get our Demonite bricks. Look, another Pwn Hammer. Brisk Sorcerer Emblem. I think that's a new thing I haven't gotten yet. I mean, hell, if I find more of those things, I could just keep farming this dude. He's super easy now. I'm killing the enemies here with my pickaxe. This is silly. I don't know why I continue to always farm out this Demonite brick. It's kind of irrelevant whether I get it or not. I don't know what's under you, so I'm kind of hesitant to want to fight this guy here. Maybe I should just let him up through the floor and we can battle it out in our own time. Yeah, I know. Oh, there's two. Wow. Okay, that could actually be kind of tricky if there's two at the same time, because it's a little tricky just to fight one sometimes when they start tossing tridents everywhere, which he is going to do. Yep, and he will definitely hit me a few times with it. Oh, there's an Excalibur here as well. I think they drop something I might want, maybe? Well, Souls of Light, of course, I want those all the time, but let's not kill this dude. Let's make sure he gets up through the floor before I do that. But I don't have a problem with doing some damage to him. Oh, what did that bat just drop? Was that some kind of banner? I think we're clear to kill him over here. There we go. Yeah, still nothing. And that should just be cosmetic lava, so we can actually walk on that. Oh, those bats are so annoying. They just keep spawning and they just never let up. It is nice, though, that those show up because it's a really easy way to get Souls of Light since they're basically one-shot kills for me. Did I get any more voodoo dolls? I could probably just do another... No, I guess not. Brick Sorcerer Emblem, plus 15% increased magic damage. I'm pretty sure that's an important item to have, and I'm probably going to be able to craft that into something useful. Another one of those. And I'm going to have to look into any other spells that I might want to create, because I think there's still some good ones out there that I haven't gotten to yet. As far as things that I need a tome for, I don't think there's a ton of those anymore, but I think there are still some better spells that I haven't looked into in general. So I will definitely do that. I'm going to spend a little bit more time looking around on the wiki for the next one. Oh, hello. I could probably just kill him over some lava and just fight the boss again. Well, I just got the voodoo doll. Let's not drop the thing I just almost dropped last time again in there. Oh. No? No can do? Do I have to, like, wait a day before I can fight him again? I think we just, like, lost that item then. I don't even see it in the lava. It seems like it burned up. Or did I just, like, completely just hallucinate and that wasn't actually the doll that I thought it was? I don't know what I'm doing. Whatevers. I probably just fought him too quickly. Maybe they don't want you literally farming the Wall of Flesh because it's supposed to be such a hard boss. It's wild how they do the progression, right? Like, where you start out and things are just so overwhelming, just fighting, like, a couple of slimes on the base level of the game, and then you get a little deeper, there's some skeletons with mining helmets, and there's some worms that creep you out. Maybe you run into a spider or two or some kind of crazy thing like that. And then before you know it, you're fighting all kinds of crazy business, like, I don't know, horrifying mutant eels and corrupt monsters and Eyes of Cthulhu and so on and so forth. You know how it goes. You were here. We shared these times together. But it's just, it's crazy that the progression still keeps going all this far in. Also, I've noticed there are some substantial differences or, like, extra little bits of stuff that are available in the console version of this, meaning, like, the PS3 and 360 version, I think. Exclusively. I'm not sure if that also pertains to the Vita and you know, any other system version. I think this is also available for iOS, right? So I could probably play this on my iPhone if it was a better iPhone, which it's not. I don't think I want to actually do that. It's probably horrible to control, but still, the idea of it is kind of cool. Man, we've got quite the amalgam of different biomes going on down here. We've got the Pearl Stone here, which is the Hallowed. We've got Corrupt stuff. We've got the Hell stuff, we've got the hard mode Hell stuff. Sometimes we get, like, the underground, oh, I almost said Crimson, but that's on my other world. Anyway, yeah, it's cool to think that there's so much going on here. But the console version has all of these crazy, like, other bars, and I think there's even another boss that isn't in this one. I sure hope they eventually put that on the PC version if they haven't already via patch or something. It may just be that that was the point of getting the PC or the console version, was to get those extra little bits. But I want to experience those myself, and I'm jealous. I mean, I could just, like... Wait, Brandon the guide has arrived? What is he doing here? Haven't I already had a guide for a while? He must have gotten killed by something. I wonder what. Curious. Oh, who do we have? Oh, that's the good one. Alright. So you can see how farming this guy is a little bit frustrating when he doesn't show up for a while. And then I've actually had it where he's showed up, and then I was on the ropes from fighting some other dude, and then I ended up just getting killed by one of these stray pitchforks, because they are quite strong, like I've said already. And the spawn rate of these is very low right now. I should definitely come down here with some blue candleage and go nuts seeing what I can find as far as, you know, spawn rates. Look, another one of these guys. Let's kill him over the lava and see if he... No. Well, I got the guide voodoo doll again. Let's see if I can summon a Wall of Flesh a second time with, like, 5 health hearts. Pretty silly of me. Let's just heal up once real quick. I love that my bar is almost totally full with gold hearts now. That feels good. Can't wait to watch back and see if I just, like, totally picked the wrong item and threw it in the lava before. That would be really funny. Yeah, okay, well, I don't know. I guess we'll see. And let's hope we get some other cool drop from this. Maybe Maxwell the guide... What? What's going on with the guides right now? There must be something weird up there that I should be worried about. I probably shouldn't, like, waste all of my stuff yet, but I did anyway. I guess when it hits me, it's like, who cares, right? It's just hurting itself anyway. It's so good. When they drop all those stars, it's like I just basically have infinite MP. Yeah, I know. You go ahead and hit me all you want. It's not gonna help you. And he's dead. Wall of Flesh has been defeated. What do I get out of this one? Oh, more gold. I guess I could totally farm this dude just for the gold, really. Not really the most practical thing to do. Oh, annoying laser rifle. That sounds neat. Who doesn't like annoying things, right? It worked for that orange. I think actually by definition you kind of don't like him. Look, I'll just leave this little mustache here for Hell. I always thought Hell needed a good mustache, and I think that proves me right. Where can I fight this dude? How about over here somewhere? I keep thinking my Orb of Light is like a thing I need to kill. Stop confusing me, Orb of Light. And there's another dude with a voodoo doll. Can you pick a side, please? Alright, come on now. This is getting silly. Also, there's a lot of weird crunching, googly sounds when I smack that guy. I'm just going down there. This is stupid. Sorry, mustache, or I guess I'll have to, like, make you slightly further apart for me to get in. We've got two of them again. Oh my god, that's kind of wild times for me. Let's not get killed, first of all. Yikes. Actually, if they hit me a couple more times, they'll probably kill themselves, which is kind of fine as well. Oh, careful. Oh, we got some presents out of it. And was that both? Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, you just keep shooting into that wall, and I'll just hit you through with that, and we'll all be happier in the end. No, get... Stupid thing. There he goes. Still no fire feather, though. Yeah, I kind of didn't expect to get one now anyway, but, you know, would have been cool if we got it on camera. I'm probably just going to have to keep farming him. Eventually I'll get one. Certainly one of the more... Oh, we got a Mimic. Okay, I don't want to die to the Mimic, but I do want to get whatever drops he's got. I certainly get plenty of Mimics. I'm very, very lucky with that. And we got a Jagged Compass, which... Okay, that's actually not a thing I really care about very much. But it looks like we've actually gotten our way through another 30-minute episode. Wow, that time went really fast, actually. I was not really watching the clock at all, and it just accumulated. Let's run back to our house, and by run, I mean teleport. And just, I want to see what's up with this guide situation, since they keep dying. Oh, hello. Just gonna stand in front of me like that, huh? I should have a bunch of money as well. Fire Blossom. Oh, I need that for some stuff. I think for, like, lava walking potions or something. And then we'll just stand on our teleporter and not hit E, like I always do. Alright, so what is the guy doing? Why are you dying, man? Usually you like to hang out down here. That's not usually a problem for you. But you seem to have gotten yourself into some trouble, and I can't quite figure out why. Did you move houses? Did you go somewhere weird that you're not supposed to be? Oh, look at that. You're living up here now. Hello, Maxwell. Let's see what we can craft with this Brisk Sorcerer Emblem. We can make an Avenger Emblem if we have a Sorcerer Emblem, a Warrior Emblem, and a Ranger Emblem. I might have one of those. And what can I do with this annoying... No, nothing. I can definitely sell that. And we can open up all these presents, just in case there's more snow globes. Nope. Lots of candy cane, though. I think I've gotten almost a full stack of all of this now. And let's just go check to see if we've got any of these other emblems, because that would be interesting. I can't remember what I have now. I've got so many accessories, which is a good problem to have. I'm certainly not complaining. Oh, I've got the Lucky Ranger emblem. So all I need now is the Warrior emblem, and then we should be able to get a bonus to all of our various traits. And we've even got a compass already. Okay, so I don't need either of those. Apparently I can make a GPS out of a group of these various things. I don't know what that's going to take, but it is something that I will look into, and I'll probably fight that Wall of Flesh a few more times every time I get more of these voodoo dolls, I guess, because it's so easy. And if it has a chance of dropping another one of these emblems, then, you know, really isn't that much work to do it. and we ended up with 35 gold out of that, which kind of makes up for buying the Santa suit for the most part. When I sell the Pwn Hammer and the other stuff that I don't need out of here, I'll probably have just about enough to make up for the difference. But I think that's going to do it for another episode, guys. I know this was a pretty casual, chill one. The Frost event was neat, but, you know, definitely kind of a bit on the easy side. There wasn't much to it. Oh, did I ever tear down that wall? I think I did, right? Whatever, I can do that later. I might even do the Frost event again off camera just to see if there's anything else that drops, or, like I said, I'll check out the wiki first. No, I left it here, so I guess I'll just do that later. But anyway, thank you again, guys, for sticking around, for watching another episode, for sticking with me as we get further along in our Terraria journey. Please do continue leaving all your comments and support. I really love it. I'm always happy to see it. I know some of you say that this is a series that you're excited to see every day, and that's the best thing for me. I love hearing that. So if you are a frequent watcher, feel free to chime in anytime. Leave me a message and let me know what you think I should do for future episodes. Again, I read every comment. I just don't respond to all of them on the actual comments. But that's just because I have, like, a crap ton of things going on every day. If I had the time, I would definitely do that. And I will try my best to acknowledge as many as I can in one way or another. So don't feel like you're ever alienated. I'm certainly here with you. So that is going to do it for another day, guys. I will see you next time. And thank you again so much for watching. Have a good night.